Wow, welcome to it. Time to talk some trucks again. Future Ford, Madison 80, Future Ford, Roseville Auto Mall in Lincoln, 2018 F150. Let's get this thing going. Look at this. Boom, step, goes right out. For anyone that's never had a truck, look at this. Do you have to unload a bunch of stuff? Look at how easy that is. And I'm short, I got little tiny legs. Look at that. You're just walking in and out all day. You can exercise on this thing. Like, you can do a bunch of exercises before you get in your truck and stay fit for the day. Make sure they can see this. Look at this beauty. This is a 3.5, 6-cylinder turbo Ecoboost, 375 horsepower. Don't quote me on this, but this is the first or second biggest horsepower from a factory F150, excluding all the Salines and excluding the Lightnings. This thing has got 370 horsepower, 470 pound-feet of torque in this brand new Ecoboost that comes with a 10-speed transmission. And I don't know who's inside, but I think we might find someone in here. Joe's actually, as I drove the Raptor, he spent his time in here 2 weeks driving and captaining this beautiful machine. So take him inside.
Come into my zone. Look at this thing, man. This is by far the coolest vehicle I have ever driven in my life. Now, most of you have probably had new cars before. I have not, so bear with me on my excitement, okay? I'm not used to this stuff. I don't drive anything with any kind of power, anything in it. When you start this thing up, obviously keyless start, which is cool. I like them. But look at the seat. It moves me into place. When you turn it off, same thing. Boop. I'm not a big man, but if I was the kind of man that would be driving a truck like this, I could get out. No problem whatsoever. It's got everything from all-weather driving, snow and rain, to an eco mode, to a normal mode, to a sport mode, to a towing and hauling mode, which is what most of this stuff down here is for. Trailer backup. It's got where you can adjust your trailer brakes. It has got some sort of a deal where if the truck tips or you get on a hill, it'll slow it down while it's driving. It's got an automatic engine shut off while you're driving it, so if you come to a stoplight and you're going to be sitting there for a while, you're in traffic, it'll turn the engine off for you. It's got heated seats. It's got air conditioned seats. It's got heat and air in the back, obviously, dual controls. Anything and everything that you can think of on this Ford Sync 3 system, it has. Program your phone in, you get navigation. It's easy to do stuff on your phone nowadays, but to look at that thing while you're driving down the road was phenomenal. It is the most comfortable truck I've ever been in, by far.
Before you show them the panorama roof, the one thing you have to say too, it's key with the Ecoboost 3.5. When you get this engine, you get the 10-speed transmission, just like the Raptor, automatic. It shifts over here on the side.
Yep.
10 speeds, automatic shift. And a lot of people, they think 10, what do you need 10 speeds for? Back when I bought my 06 F250, 4-speed transmission.
Really?
Yeah, this has 6 more. I'm telling you, it's beautiful to drive because you got all that extra speeds you can do. If you're pulling, weight, whatever, it makes it nice. Plus, it's fun to drive.
It is. I wondered about the 10-speed too, and I even asked him, I said, that seems like a lot of gears to have on a
Isn't
pickup
that what
truck.
my bicycle used to have?
Or like a semi, you know?
Yeah.
Anyone whose parents drove semis for a living, you know you got like 18 gears in it. So it was phenomenal. You cannot feel it shift between any of the gears either. I mean, as it goes, it is
Seamless.
solid and smooth and seamless. Not to mention the entire top is a panorama view. I opened the sunroof up for you to show you how far back it goes, but you can pull a blind for summertime that'll go all the way through and keep it so the sun doesn't beat down on you while you're driving. And obviously the panorama windows on top are tinted, so that makes it nice as well. I put Digger's car seat in the back and drove him around with a couple of buddies this weekend. Perfect. It's like having an SUV with a pickup truck bed. I mean, the inside of this thing is enormous.
And
it is
you can
awesome.
get 3 bed sizes, 5.5, 6.5, and the 8.5-foot bed. So if you want a longer bed, all you got to do is go to Future Ford. They'll get whatever you want. Plus, you got the different engine options. You want the 5.0, you want the 3.5. Just go to Future Ford, Madison and 80, or Future Ford Lincoln at the Roseville Auto Mall. Tell them that Dog and Joe sent you, and then tell them that you want to buy the truck Joe drove because his feet are real little, and he wasn't that hard on the gas.
None of that is true. That last part, anyway.